Hello everyone. We are going to learn about dimensional modeling in data warehouse. These are the contents: introduction to data warehouse features, differentiate between OLTP versus OLAP, introduction to dimensional modeling, elements of dimensional modeling, steps, star schema, snowflake schema, and differentiate between star versus snowflake schema. What is data warehouse? Data warehouse is an information system that contains historical and commutative data from single or multiple sources. Data warehouse concept simplify the reporting and analysis process of organization. It possesses consolidated historical data which help the organization to analyze its business. A data warehouse helps executives to organize, understand, and use their data to take strategic decisions. There is no frequent updating done in a data warehouse. It helps in consolidated historical data analysis. The key features of data warehouse are subject-oriented, integrated, time-variant, and non-volatile. A data warehouse is subject-oriented because it provides information around a subject rather than the organization ongoing operations. These subjects can be product, customer, supplier, sales, etc. Data warehouse does not focus on the ongoing operation. Rather, it focuses on modeling and analysis of data for decision making. Integrated. A data warehouse is constructed by integrating data from heterogeneous sources such as relational, flat files, etc. These integrations enhance the effective analysis of data. Time variant. The data collected in the data warehouse is identified with a particular time period. That is, data in a data warehouse provides information from the historical point of view. And last feature is non-volatile. It means the previous data is not erased when new data is added to it. Differentiate between OLTP versus OLAP. OLTP means Online Transaction Processing System and OLAP means Online Analytical Processing System. OLAP involves historical processing of data and OLTP involves day-to-day processing. OLAP used to analyze the business and in OLTP it is used to run the business. OLAP systems are used by knowledge workers such as manager, analyst. OLTP systems are used by clerk, DBA, database administrator or database professionals. Data warehouse focuses on information out and OLTP focuses on data in. Data warehouse based on star schema, snowflake, etc. OLTP is based on ER model, entity relationship model. Data warehouse focuses on information out and OLTP is application oriented. OLAP contains historical data and in case of OLTP it contains current data. OLAP provides summarized and consolidated data. OLTP provides primitive and highly detailed data and flat relational view of data. OLAP provides summarized and multidimensional view of data. OLAP, the number of users is in hundreds and in case of OLTP, number of users is in thousands. OLAP OLAP, number of records accessed is in millions, and in case of OLTP, the number of records accessed is in tens. The database size in case of OLAP is 100 gigabyte to 100 terabyte, and in OLTP, database size is from 100 megabyte to 100 gigabyte. OLAP are highly flexible and OLTP provides high performance. Dimensional modeling. The purpose of dimensional modeling is to optimize the database for faster retrieval of data. A dimension model in data warehouse is designed to read, summarize, analyze numerical information like value, balance, count, etc. in a data warehouse. The concept of dimensional modeling was developed by Raphael Kimball, and it consists of fact and dimension tables. Data structure technique optimized for data storage in a data warehouse. Arranges data in data warehouse in such a way that it is easier to retrieve information and generate reports. These are the elements of dimensional data model. Fact. Fact are the measurements, metrics or facts from your business process. For a sale business process, a measurement would be a quarterly sales number. Dimension. Dimension provides the context surrounding a business process event. In sales business process, dimension would be who, where, what. Dimension is a window to view information in the facts. Who means customer name, where, location, what, item name or product name. Attributes. Attributes means are the various characteristics of dimension in dimensional data modeling. In location dimension, we can say that the attributes can be state, country, zip code, etc. Attributes are used to search, filter or classify fact, and dimension table contain attributes. Fact table. Fact table is a primary table in dimensional modeling. It contains measurement, or we can say that facts, foreign key to dimension table. Dimension table. Dimension table contains dimension of a fact. They are joined to fact table via foreign key. Dimension attributes are the various columns in a dimension table. No set limit given for number of dimension. Dimension can also contain one or more hierarchical relationships. The accuracy in creating your dimensional modeling determines the success of your data warehouse implementation. Here are the steps to create dimension model. These are identify business process, identify grain, identify dimension, identify fact, and build the schema. The model should describe the why, how much, when, where, who. 3Ws means when, where, who, and what of your business process. Step 1. This is the identify the business process. Means identifying the actual business process our data warehouse should cover. This should be marketing, sales, HR as per the data analysis needs of the organization. The selection of the business process also depends on the quality of data available for that process. It is the most important step of the data modeling process. To describe the business process, you can use plain text or use BPMN or UML. BPMN means Business Process Modeling Notation or Unified Modeling Language. Step 2. Identify the grain. Grain describes the level of detail for the business problem. It is the process of identifying the lowest level of information for any table in your data warehouse. If a table contains sale data for every day, then it should be daily granularity. If a table contains total sales data for each month, then it has monthly granularity. Step third, identify the dimension. Dimensions are nouns like date, store, inventory, etc. These dimensions are where all the data should be stored. For example, data dimension may contain data like year, month, and weekday. Step 4. Identify the fact. This step is co-associated with the business user of the system because this is where they get access to data stored in the data warehouse. Most of the fact table rows are numerical values like price, cost, per unit, etc. Example, find the sale for specific product in different location on a daily basis. The fact here is sum of sales by product, by location, by time. Last step, build schema. In this step, you implement the dimension model. A schema is nothing but the database structure. Database structure means arrangement of table. There are mainly two popular schema, star and snowflake schema. These are the benefits of dimensional modeling. Dimensional modeling, standardization of dimension allow easy reporting across area of the business. It stores the history of the dimensional information. It allows to introduce entirely new dimension without major disruption to the fact table. It also to store data in such a fashion that it is easier to retrieve the information from the data once the data is stored in the database. Dimension tables are easier to understand. Clear and simple business category. It is very understandable by the business. Optimized for fast data querying. Dimensional model also help to boost query performance. This is the fact table and these are the dimension. Customer ID, item ID, store ID. These are the dimension table. Let's take an example here. Fact table, time ID, product ID, customer ID, units sold. And dimension table, customer ID, name, gender, income, education, reason. Here, customer ID column in the fact table is the foreign key that join with the dimension table. We can see that row 2 of the fact table records the fact that customer 3, that is customer 3 name is Gaurav. Customer 3, that is Gaurav, bought 2 items on day 8. Multi-dimensional data model. Multi-dimensional model views data in the form of a data cube. A data cube enables data to be modeled and viewed in multiple dimensions. It is defined by dimension and fact. The dimension are the perspective or entities concerning which an organization keeps records. For example, shop may create a sales data warehouse to keep records of the store's sales for the dimension, time, item and location. These dimensions allow to save to keep track of things. For example, monthly, sales of item, location at which the items were sold. Each dimension has a table related to it called dimension table, which describe the dimension. Multi-dimensional data model is organized around a central theme. This theme is represented by a fact table. Fact are numerical measures. The fact table contains the name of the fact or measure of the related dimension table. Consider the data of show for items sold per quarter in the city. The data is shown in table. In this 2D, representation. The sales are shown for time dimension, and the item, the fact or measure displayed in rupee sold in thousand. Here PID 11, 12, 13, time ID 1, 2, 3, location ID 1, 2, sales are described below. This is the tabular representation and this is multi-dimensional representation. View data in the form of a data cube. A data cube enables data to be modeled and viewed in multiple dimensions. Here PID 11, 12, 13, time ID 1, 2, 3, location ID, here we have taken location ID equal to 1. This is the multi-dimensional representation. 11 PID time ID 1, sale 25. PID 11 time ID 1, sales is 25. 11 to 8, 11 to 8, 11 3, 15. 12 1, 30, 12 to 20, 12 3, 50 and so on. Let's take another example. Location. Now if we want to view the sales data with the third dimension, suppose the data according to time and item as well as the location is considered for the cities. These 3D data are shown in the table. This is the 3D data of table are represented as a series of 2D table. Here location equal to Chennai. These are the item, time, quarterly, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Kolkata, location Mumbai, and corresponding items are location equal to Delhi and items are as follows. Conceptually, it may also be represented by the same data in the form of 3D data cube as shown in the figure. This is the multi-dimensional model. View data in the form of data cube. It enables data to be modeled and viewed in multiple dimensions. There are mainly two types of data warehouse schema. These are star schema and snowflake schema. Star schema. Diagram resembles a star which points radiating from a center. The center of the star consists of the fact table and the points of the star is dimension table. Star schema in data warehouse in which the center of star can have one fact table and a number of associated dimension table. It is known as star schema as its structure resembles a star. It is also known as star join schema and is optimized for querying large data set. This is the simplest data model in data warehouse. Here it resembles like a star. The center of the star consists of the fact table and the points of the star is the dimension tables. Star schema consists of two types of tables, fact and dimension. Fact means metrics of a business process. These are generally numeric and additive or quantitative. Fact table also contain keys pointing to relevant dimension table. There is just one fact table at the center of star schema. Dimensions. The where, when, what, etc. These typically contain qualitative information. There are multiple dimension tables in the schema, all of which are related to the fact table. Fact table, table in a star schema which contain facts and connected to dimension. Fact table has two types of column, those that include fact and those that are foreign key to the dimension table. The primary key of the fact table is generally a composite key that is made up of all of its foreign key. Fact table might involve either detail level fact or fact that have been aggregated. A fact table generally contains facts with the same level of aggregation. Dimension table is an architecture usually composed of one or more hierarchies that categorize data. If a dimension has not got hierarchy and level, it is called flat dimension or list. The primary key of each of the dimension table are part of the composite primary key of the fact table. Dimensional attributes help to define the dimensional value. They are generally descriptive textual value. Dimensional tables are usually small in size than fact table. In the following star schema, fact table is at the center, which contains keys to every dimension table like dealer ID, model ID, branch ID, date ID, units sold and revenue. We have a fact table and 4 here dimension table: dealer, date, product, branch, dimension. The fact table is comprised of a composite primary key, which is the combination of the dimension table primary key. Fact table non-primary key, units sold and revenue are the fact we are interested in, and the dimensions such as product name allow us to understand more information about the goods sold. In this scenario, the sales table contains only 4 columns with ID from the dimension table: time, item, branch and location. In this, sale is a fact table having attribute product ID, order ID, customer, employee ID, total, quantity and discount, which references to the dimension table. Employee dimension table contains the attributes employee ID, employee name, title, department and reason. Product dimension table contains the attribute product ID, product name, product category and unit price. Customer dimension table contains the attributes customer ID, customer name, address, city and tip. Time dimension table contains the attributes order ID, order date, year, quarter and month. These are the various characteristics of star schema. Every dimension in a star schema is represented with only one dimension table. Dimension table should contain the set of attributes. Dimension table is joined to the fact table using a foreign key. Dimension table are not joined to each other. Fact table would contain key and measure. Star schema is easy to understand and provides optimal disk usage. Now come to snowflake schema. It is equivalent to star schema. A schema is known as snowflake if one or more dimension table do not connect directly to the fact table but must join through other dimension table. It is an expansion of the star schema where each point of the star explodes into more points. It is called snowflake schema because the diagram of snowflake schema resembles a snowflake. It is a method of normalizing the dimension table in a star schema. When we normalize all the dimension table, the resultant structure resembles a snowflake with the fact table in the middle. It is used to develop the performance of specific query. The schema is diagrammed with each fact surrounded by its associated dimension, and those dimensions are related to other dimensions. It consists of one fact table which is linked to many dimension table which can be linked to other dimension table through a many-tuple relationship. The following diagram shows a snowflake schema with 2 dimensions, each having 3 levels. A snowflake schema can have any number of dimensions, and each dimension can have any number of levels. In the following snowflake schema example, here country is further normalized into an individual table. Here country normalized into an individual table. Here location and attributes are location ID region, country country ID, country name. The star schema for sales contains only 5 tables. Here contains only 5 tables: sales, time dimension, customer, employee and product dimension. In case of snowflake schema, normalized version now extended to 11 tables. We will notice that in snowflake schema, the attributes with low cardinality in each original dimension table are removed to form separate tables. These are the various characteristics of snowflake schema. These are: it uses smaller disk space, easier to implement, a dimension is added to the schema, query performance is reduced due to multiple tables, you need to perform more maintenance effort because of the more lookup tables. There are the various differences between star and snowflake schema. Star schema, fact table will be at the center and is connected to the dimension table. The tables are completely denormalized structure. Data redundancy is high and occupies more disk space. Less number of joins involved in star schema. This is the snowflake schema: fact table, dimension table, then subdimension table. It is an extension of star schema where the dimension tables are connected to one or more dimension. Tables are partially denormalized in structure. Query is bit less when compared to star schema as more number of joins are involved. Data redundancy is low and occupy less disk space. These are the key differences. In star schema, hierarchy for the dimensions are stored in the dimension table, and in snowflake schema, hierarchy are divided into separate tables. Star schema contains a fact table surrounded by a dimension table. In snowflake schema, one fact table surrounded by dimension table, which are in turn surrounded by dimension table. In star schema, only single join creates the relationship between the fact table and any dimension table. In case of snowflake schema, it requires many joins to fetch the data. Star schema, simple database design, and in snowflake schema, very complex database design. In star schema, denormalized data structure and query also run faster. In case of snowflake schema, normalized data structure. High level of data redundancy in case of star schema and very low level data redundancy in case of snowflake schema. Data split into different dimension table in case of snowflake schema, and in star schema, single dimension table contain aggregated data. Cube processing is faster as compared to snowflake schema. Offers high performing queries using star join query optimization. Tables may be connected with multiple dimensions. In case of snowflake schema, it is represented by centralized fact table which are likely connected with multiple dimensions. Thank you.